Hey everybody, I'm Josh.
And I'm Rachel.
And when we told people that we were coming to the Flamingo, we had a lot of commenters and friends tell us that we should reconsider. Led to us looking at some reviews, and there's a lot of bad one-star reviews. We're gonna see if they're true.
Let's go.
So as we said, we were a little bit nervous checking into Flamingo. So when we started looking at reviews, there was over 6,000 reviews on TripAdvisor that had 1 star, or I was gonna say 1 star or less. No, 1 star is the lowest you get. Here's a few of them that kind of caught our eye.
No hot water or coffee, dissatisfied. You pay this much for a hotel, you expect a hot shower. No hot water the whole time, room not clean. There were pubes in our bathroom. No coffee pots in the room either, which is disappointing because Starbucks in the morning is slammed. I think I got charged $60 2 times for parking too, which I have to deal with when I get home. Not a fan.
All of these reviews are within the last month, so this isn't like we were digging back through the worst of the worst to get these.
Steven Wright, horrible, do not waste your money. Horrible experience. To start off with, there was bloodstains on the bed and it took 3 days of reporting it for room service to come up and hand us a bag of sheets to replace it ourselves. They did not clean the room for 4 days and we had to go get towels ourselves. Hotel is not that great for price and there are many health concerns throughout. I would definitely recommend paying a little more money and staying in a cleaner place. Oh, and good luck complaining to staff because they do nothing for you.
Barbara M. wrote, horrible, horrible, do not stay here. I am a current guest and the Flamingo does not provide the hotel guests with hot water. When I called the front desk and they sent up maintenance, a man told me that someone got burnt due to the hot water, so they were instructed to turn down the water temperature. When I tried to speak to the hotel manager, Ali refused to allow me to speak with one. This is the worst experience ever, taking freezing cold showers. I will not be back and will tell all my friends not to stay here.
Gito writes, this place is a dump. Apparently you get what you pay for. In my case, it was $55 a night, room that actually cost $120 after $20 for self-park and $50 resort fee. Ridiculous. One of the sheets on my bed had a visible tear in it. Would be hard to miss for someone making the bed. So confused. Why was it there? Their wallpaper in the bathroom was peeling and there's a hole in the wall.
All right, final one. From Eric. Horrible, don't stay here. Very dirty room. Hot water took 20 minutes. I would expect this from a cheap hotel, but not the Flamingo. I will not go here again. Basically, the room was falling apart and they don't care. It's all about the money. The safety lock was coming unscrewed. While we were there, literally screws were halfway coming out. All right, before we go any further, let's debunk some of those myths.
Let's see how long this takes. I swear to God, it's like the hottest hot water I've ever seen in my life. And it's already hot. It's also some of the most water pressure I've ever had. Less than 1 minute. Check.
Coffee maker? Check.
Yes!
Bloodstain check.
None.
Well, keep going.
Okay.
Uh,
See any concerning spots?
I don't see any bugs or blood.
Me either.
All right,
So far so good.
debunked. Our lock works, and so does this. Not coming off the edges. All right, another 1-star review thing says that nobody comes and cleans your room. Well, this is 12:20 in the afternoon.
They cleaned our room.
Check that out. That shirt was left by me.
Debunked.
So as you can tell, we were pretty nervous coming. And one of the things I did not actually see on TripAdvisor, but we had heard from a lot of other people and seen on social media, is that the line to get your room is always hard, and like trying to work through the process of getting your room key even was difficult. For us, it was nothing but easy.
Yeah.
We actually got here at Friday at 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, between 5 and 6 p.m. Friday night, and it was cake. We waited about 10 minutes in line, and then we utilized the automated system, which a lot of people really hate, and we had our key within 3 minutes.
Yeah, it was really easy and convenient. It just worked for us.
Yeah, we had no issues, and you know, there were some people that were waiting for a clerk, but we wanted to try the automated system because we've heard so many bad things about it. It wasn't that bad. So when we got up to our room, we were in a premium room. This was a comp night. We did have to pay resort fees, which I believe were about $45.
Yes, $45 a night.
You know, somebody was talking about resort fees being expensive. Yes, they are.
But they're expensive in Vegas in general. You're going to be paying anywhere from $40 to $60 a night in resort fees, no matter where you're staying.
This is our first time at Caesars because typically we stay at MGM, so we're going to be comparing a lot of this to MGM properties. When we got in the room, it actually is very nice.
Yes.
Large space, I believe it's 550 square feet. We don't see any peeling of wallpaper. We don't see any holes in the walls. We don't see any dirty socks, underwear, dust bunnies. We checked the bed for blood stains.
No blood stains.
Yeah.
Very, very clean room when we first arrived, and truly, both of us walked in and was like, wow, this is nice.
We were wondering, like, why is everybody hating on the Flamingo?
Yep.
There are 2 TVs in here. They are 55 inches apiece, I believe. There's plenty of storage space. The closet is a little small.
Sure.
The bathroom is smaller. We had just stayed at New York, and we were kind of complaining about that. The size is similar, but it actually feels more upgraded.
Yeah, and it's set up differently, so it doesn't feel as small as previously.
Agreed. The water pressure was insane.
Oh, some of the best water pressure I've ever had in Vegas.
Yeah, I had seen some other comments talking about bad water pressure. I don't know. Maybe it's because we're on the 8th floor, but it was the most water pressure I've had, I think, in Las Vegas.
Yes. We didn't have any problems with hot water.
No. The first time, it was like scalding hot the first time we tried it.
Yes.
And I checked it a couple different times, recorded it, and showed that within 30 seconds, it was hot. Hot, hot.
No problems whatsoever with the water.
There was also a lot of plugins.
A lot of plugins.
Nice little table that you could, I don't know, do something at. We just threw our crap on top of it. Now, as far as the casino floor goes, I'm surprised there's not more comments about that in the 1-star reviews because the casino floor is small.
It is small.
It may not look small initially, but because there's a lot of mirrors along the walls that actually make it feel like it's larger. But in terms of Las Vegas large resorts, this is not a big one. It doesn't have updated games. It has a lot of older or mid-age games.
Yeah, definitely not the newest games you're gonna find. And the ceilings are low in the casino floor. This is an older hotel. It does have that vintage Vegas vibe with the nice neon outside and the lower ceilings inside, which can lead to a smokier casino floor. The nice part about that is the Flamingo keeps their doors open. You do get fresh air near both of their main entrances.
I don't even know that there are doors at the front.
Yeah.
It's just constant air moving, thankfully, because otherwise it probably would get a bit smoky.
Yeah.
Table games, I believe that they were around $10 minimum, $15 for blackjack, at least during the daytime when we had noticed it. One thing is, if you don't enjoy it, the games are here at Flamingo, you can actually just walk less than a block away to the Cromwell, which we don't see very busy too often.
Yeah.
The ceilings are a little bit higher, so the air ventilation is a little bit better, plus it's newer, and they have some newer games than what we've seen here at Flamingo. So you don't have to go very far, and with it being a part of the Caesars program, you can actually use your card at both places.
Yeah, and in addition to Cromwell, you're also really close to the Link, and they usually have new games as well.
Yep, all part of the Caesars family, so it's easy to get your play on.
Yes.
For dining, there actually doesn't seem like a ton of dining options. There's a couple coffee shops, including a Starbucks. There is, I know that there's a Havana 1957 that's coming, which we've actually eaten at in Miami.
Yeah.
Cool stuff, but it's not here yet. Margaritaville is closing soon, so you're not going to be able to go there, but we did eat at Bugsy and Myers, had a very good experience.
Yeah.
It's a good steakhouse if you're looking to have a steak here and you're staying. Other than that, Carlos and Charlie's is another option. We have not eaten there. We've heard some good things, some bad things.
Yep.
I'm sure it's kind of similar to the Flamingo, where you're going to have some 1-star and some 5-star ratings for both of them.
Yeah, mixed reviews there. They also have a food court with one of our favorite snacky places, Auntie Anne's
Yes.
Pretzels. So I was kind of shocked to see that.
Yeah, you could go down there, you could get a burger, you could get pizza, you could get
A hot dog, I think, Nathan's.
pretzels. Yeah, Nathan's. So there's a decent amount of stuff. The other thing is, you are right alongside the Link Promenade, which the
Yes.
Link Promenade is one of the coolest areas, I think, outdoors here in Las Vegas. Very fun little walkway that has lots of different restaurants. It's not in the Flamingo, but it is very easy access.
One of the things that surprised us here at the Flamingo is the amount of bars, including those with bar top games. It was quite impressive of the many locations and how not busy they were.
Yeah.
And they were still open.
Yeah, there's at least, I know there's one, I think it's called Bugsy's down in the middle of the casino floor. There's one over by the hotel registration, and then there's one on another side. So there's at least 3, maybe 4.
There's a patio bar right near the coffee shop too, where we were getting coffee every morning.
Yes, and that does have gameplay as well, which is further away from the casino floor.
Yep.
If you're enjoying this video and you want to see more Las Vegas hotel and restaurant reviews, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We have over 160 restaurant reviews in Las Vegas and over a dozen hotel reviews. The pool is awesome. We are not the biggest club people. We've never been to a day club.
No.
But this felt like a day club to us.
It did, and let's start first. There's 2 different pools. There is a family pool, and then there's the Go pool that is for 21 and older.
So we actually checked out both. The family pool is a little small and
Boring?
maybe boring, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could still hear some overflow from the Go pool. Yeah, we actually spent time down at the Go pool. When we got there, we were a little bit nervous. You know, we're old timers here, and there's people with like their towels just laying on the concrete. I was sending me back to like junior high at the public pool where you'd have to like just lay your towel out.
That's exactly what it was.
Like dozens of people just laying their towels on the ground because there's not enough chairs.
And the chairs cost money.
Not all the chairs cost money. The chairs that we got cost money.
Okay.
Because I was too lazy to sit on the ground or go find one. Now they do have day beds. They do have some chairs that you can actually get, which one of our viewers actually said that you have to get there basically at the butt crack of dawn to be able to get one of those free ones. We ended up spending $100 each chair, which is actually okay if you're gonna make a day out of it. Drinks are super expensive. You're spending about $70 for a bucket of 6 seltzers or beers.
Yeah, that's pricey.
It is pricey, but it was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
And it made us feel like we were the youth. Is that a way to look at it?
Sure.
The youth. That's us. Fist pumping. And actually the pool was extremely cold too.
The pool was below freezing. I'm pretty positive it should have had ice in it. It was so cold.
Yeah, it was about 80 degrees and you know it.
Not the pool.
No.
The outdoor temperature was 80 degrees.
Yeah, the pool was probably about 34 degrees. It
was
felt
so
like.
cold.
So if you are coming, make sure it's either hot or you just really like to be in cold water.
Yeah.
So basically everybody would get into these little islands of concrete. Because then you'd be in the pool, but you're not, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. My feet were numb by the time we got out of there.
Yes. Now, there was a DJ as well at the Go Pool playing a lot of those good music that our age group could sing to. So
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of interesting. You didn't see a young crowd. It was very comfortable. No one felt, or I didn't feel any...
There's no body shaming going on there.
Yeah, no body shaming going on. You're just enjoying yourself at the pool. It was a nice day at the pool.
I would say probably 30s to 50s would be the average age group.
Yep.
We didn't go to the gym.
We didn't make it to the gym.
Sorry. That's our review of the gym. As far as nightlife goes, I did not notice a lot.
No, but we have to admit, we were in bed kind of early this trip.
That's true. We don't.
It does get busy though. You can tell you're mid-strip, that's for sure.
Well, and this is also being so close to Cromwell. I know that Dre's is one of the nightclubs that you could probably go to that's very easy, close by. Like we said, there are bars on the casino floor. Otherwise, we did also go, there is a speakeasy. Speakeasy, using big quotes there because there's a door and a big old sign right off of the casino floor that shows you where it's at. It's called the Count Room. It is just off of Bugsy & Myers, or it's affiliated with Bugsy & Myers, has the same drink menu as it.
Yep.
So if you like the drinks at Bugsy & Myers, just head on back. They do have a little bit of music playing in there.
Live jazz type music.
But it's a nice small bar. Shows, I was actually impressed.
Yeah.
I think there's like 4, maybe 5 shows that happen here. So,
at least 4.
Yeah, Piff the Magic Dragon?
Yes.
Or Piff the Dragon. Very funny.
Yeah, we've seen him before.
Yeah, he's like a comedian magician. We've actually seen him. We have enjoyed it. They do have a burlesque show, which I saw X-Burlesque and then X-Country Burlesque.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the same show or just slightly different. Wayne Newton is here, as well as RuPaul's Drag Show.
Yeah, I was shocked to see that too. So, and you could tell at night when those shows were getting ready at least the Piff Theater, where I believe it's Piff performs, they were busy.
Yes.
People were actually
every night there was a long line coming in. For the overall vibe, I think it's been a lot of fun.
I do too. I was telling Josh as we were walking through, probably after the first day, 24 hours of being here, if we got the same offer between here and New York, I would probably pick here.
Right.
I mean, I just really enjoyed the location. I enjoyed the smallness of the casino. Even though I did get a little bit bored with the games, I could easily walk to Cromwell or the Link and play different games.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed the options we had here.
From a pricing standpoint, if you're looking to book here in Las Vegas, this is going to be a comparable area to like a New York, Excalibur, Luxor for MGM. And so that's where, like, for us, we're kind of comparing it that way because we only had 3 offers and it was the bottom 3 casinos for Caesars. So that's why we picked Flamingo. And I did have a great time. I had as much fun or more, and I liked it.
I did too.
I didn't feel unsafe. I didn't feel like it was overrun with, you know, any bad or shady characters. Security was in force.
I was going to say, the first night I did notice security actually walking
a homeless gentleman
out.
Yeah, which there are a bit of if you go on the Strip. And I've said before, like, mid-Strip is not my favorite area. But I actually really enjoyed it. I'm glad that we did do it again.
Me too.
Because sometimes you can get too far away from mid-strip that you forget that, like, more old school, busy Vegas vibe. And it was fun. Which gets back to the location. The location is basically middle strip. It is close walking distance to almost anything. We walked all the way to Fontainebleau one day. Didn't go too far south, but
we made it. I think we made it to Planet Hollywood is the farthest we made it that way. But
people watching is at its finest around this area. So if you enjoy doing that, grab a drink, step outside, and have a ball.
Also, you're close to CVS, not too far at all away from that, where you can get your supplies. We've always talked about that. Grab your water, and if you want your tall boys, even in the Flamingo itself, there were many sundries locations that you could pick up waters or beers as you wanted.
Yeah. Now, of course, it's a little bit cheaper if you can get over to a Walgreens or CVS, which really are no more than a 2-block radius.
Yeah, it's not far.
All right, well, hopefully you enjoyed this format. This was our first time trying to look at some of the one-star ratings and see how our experience was. For us, our experience was great.
Yeah.
We had a great time. We will come back to Flamingo if we can.
And we were able to debunk some of those one-star reviews.
That's right. If you're enjoying our videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe.
You can also follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and X. All our links are down below.
Later.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone.